Welcome back. Today in this video we are going to see how to manage a B project. A B project contains three activities: modeling, proving, and generating code. Modeling and proving are tightly linked and are being performed iteratively. Generating code is only performed when both modeling and proving activities are completed and when the model is 100% proven. Proof life cycle is also specific. The B model is used to generate proof obligations. From 70 to 85% of them are proved automatically. The remaining unproved proof obligations are checked. About 10% of them are found false, requiring the B model to be corrected. Around 16 proof obligations are proved interactively per day. These values are mean and are likely to vary from one project team to another. If we consider the whole life cycle, more iterations appear. During building and adjusting the model, modeling a subpart requires understanding the requirements in interviews, formalizing in the current model, and at some point, type checking and proof obligation examination. When things go wrong, we need to change the model because of static errors, visibility or architecture errors, or because of too many proof obligations or too complex proof obligations. During debug and integration, during interactive proof obligation demonstration or translation and integration, and during evolution, because of modification, evolution, precision of the requirements. What is a good B model? There are several questions or aspects to consider during the development. Properties. Are the main properties formalized? Traceability has to be used to ensure it. Are they proved? The workaround is to simplify properties or to try other modeling approaches. Is the complexity introduced gradually? Check if some components do not concentrate the proof obligations. The workaround is decomposition. Modularity and maintainability. Are the decomposed modules simple enough? The maximum number of proof obligations per component is 3,000. Never approach this limit. The workaround is to decompose. What is the cost of a modification? Functions have to be decomposed into separate modules to limit the impact of any modification on the proof status. The workaround is to decompose. The proof aspect. A high number of proof obligations or a low automatic proof rate. The workaround is to simplify the model and decompose. Complex or overcomplicated proof obligations. The workaround is also to simplify the model and decompose. When a project contains more than 50 modules, Atelier B is busy to manage dependencies among components. Libraries allow to decompose a project in a number of sub-projects. One library is equal to one B project with possibly several entry modules. One library is able to use other libraries of the same workspace in order to import or seize some of its modules. Warning: there is no automatic update of the modules from used libraries. In this example, we are going to see how to add libraries to a project. So we have opened the workspace W1, which contains three projects. Let's consider that the projects L01 and L02 are libraries, and that P01 is a project that will import some components from these libraries and call some of their operations. L01 contains one component, P0, which contains one operation, OP0. L02 contains one component T0, which contains one operation, OP-T0. The project P0 contains two components. The implementation M0Y contains one operation, OP-P0. Let's make this operation called OPP0 and OPT0 in sequence. First, we need to add L01 and L02 as a library from P0. So we select L01 and L02 and add them as libraries. And now we can uncomment the operation specification in the import clauses. And when we save, we can see that we can effectively use these two operations. We are using L01 and L02 as libraries from P01. Workspaces are logical spaces where you can create projects. They allow to avoid the cluttering of your development space with hundreds of project entries. Workspaces can be open and closed at will. The default workspace is called local and is situated in the subdirectory of the current Atelier B instance. You can create as many workspaces as you need. If you have several versions of Atelier B installed, you can create workspaces that point toward them, not being obliged to duplicate projects. Libraries have to be defined in the same workspace as the project that uses them. In this example, we are going to see how to use workspaces. The default workspace is local, and when you create a project, it will reside there. You can open and close workspaces. You can display their properties. To create a new workspace, right-click New, select Workspace, fill in the name and the directory. Finish, and you can see the workspace appear. If you want to create a new project, select the workspace, type in a name, Next, and you can see that project has been created in the new workspace. You now have a better knowledge of how to manage and organize a B project. This is all for today. See you soon, and be formal.